The beautiful thing about this is the more you give, the more you will end up getting. The universe is always in fair value exchange. If you're not getting enough in your life, it's because you're not giving enough. You're going me, 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 me. Turn that me around into we and watch what unfolds.
This is the Game Changers Experience. Deep dive conversations with leading business disruptors, Olympic athletes, celebrities, entrepreneurs, and influencers from around the world. This show will teach you insights about the winning principles in mindset, productivity, marketing, branding, entrepreneurship, business strategy, and more. Hosted by Productivity Authority, business strategist, former elite athlete, author, and public speaker, Adam Strong.
Watch what unfolds when you start to contribute, give, show kindness, compassion, love, wherever you can, in whatever way you can. And something in the process will stick. Something will stick, and you'll go, damn, I really enjoy doing that. I really, really enjoy doing that. Maybe that's what I can be doing with my life.
You know, it's interesting we're having this conversation because I really resonate with what you're saying. You know, because I'm also I'm not a big religious fan. You know, whatever, we all have our own belief systems, right? But for me, I'm a big believer in the universe rewards for people that give, right? Without conditions and without expectations. And then in return and any kindness, you get back what you get back. You know, so I suppose for me, the purpose in that is that I'm kind of living proof of that, I suppose, in a way, because I'm living what you're saying. So I really resonated with what you're saying. So I'm so happy that you brought that up. I wish there was more giving people out there.
And well, you know, let's set the intention. I mean, these podcasts, 100% that you're doing are helping.
Absolutely.
The Game Changer Summit is helping because it's helping people extract the gift that is already in them. You already know what it is. Nature knows everything, and you are a part of nature. So if you want to get clearer on what that thing is, you've got to get out of your head and you've got to get into your heart. And the easiest way to get into your heart is give, or give to yourself and meditate. Sit and meditate, because that is giving to yourself. And meditation takes you from your head to your heart, from your limitations to your truth. And that is where you'll find it.
Love it. Very good. Now, you talked about suffering earlier on, actually. Now, I know that, well, almost 18 months ago, you suffered quite badly by having a cycle accident, you were doing something for the purpose of good by cycling from John O'Groats to Land's End, or that's what you were supposed to do. And then you were knocked off your bicycle, weren't you? And that was life-changing. But let's talk a little bit about that suffering and kind of the journey about that, and as it made you stronger or weaker at the end of it.
Well, let me backtrack a little bit, Adam. I've been doing this self-mastery work, like I said before, since I was 23 years old. I spoke to you about the first thing you've got to do to master yourself is take responsibility, or change your life is take responsibility for where you are. The second thing you've got to do is make sure you're surrounded by the right people. Third thing you've got to do is create positive meaning for everything that you're going through and everything that you've been through in your life. And then the fourth thing, when it comes to your mental mastery, is know what to focus on. So because I've been doing this work for a long time, it went from once an idea to being practiced for years, eventually becoming my nature. It was my default. Meaning, people, or getting the right people around me, taking responsibility, knowing what to put my focus on. So when I woke up in hospital, it wasn't suffering for me. I've had a lot of pain. And actually, later on, I had some suffering because I still struggle with sleep. It's like when I'm sleeping, and my conscious mind and my resilient self is switched off, I kind of go back to the trauma, I guess, of the accident. And I was just saying to my wife that sometimes I wake up in the morning and I feel like I need a holiday from the sleep I've just had. It's that intense. And I have to but I'm doing the work in that area. But coming out of the accident, there was a lot of pain and no suffering, because of the work that I'd been doing on responsibility and meaning and environment and focus. And, it's documented on social media. I was in intensive care and I said, I'm going to do an Ironman in 4 months. Watch me. I mean, I was crazy and I was on a lot of morphine. But I look back and I think, what were you thinking? But I was angry with people in the hospital. They were telling me it's too soon. I was like, you don't know me. You don't know me. I'll show you. I also, when I woke up and I got told, oh, you broke your legs, you broke your arm, you've had a punctured lung, you've had stomach surgery. I looked at my body and all the metal work. And one of the first things I said, remember I said, this is my nature, this attitude towards life.
Right.
One of the first things I said is, man, this is great for marketing. That's one of the first things I said coming out of the accident. Because I just thought, man, stories help people to relate to you. And my mission in life is to inspire as many people as possible